This is a look through Painting Calm, Connect to Nature through the Art of Watercolour. I'm not going to try to pronounce his surname here. I will definitely get it wrong. This is published by Leaping Hare Press and it's about 160 pages. It's a beautifully set out book. The texture of the cover, the quality of the paper, absolutely gorgeous. As you can see, there's some colour swatches here, so all the colours she uses. Contents, introduction, why paint nature, your creative journey, getting started with watercolours, foliage, flowers, light, structure and symmetry, final thoughts, further reading and resources, index and acknowledgements. So this is really for people starting off with watercolour, or people who know how to use watercolour and they just want some quiet time, some quiet relaxing time, and she's giving you plenty of ideas on what you could do. So she talks about her journey first, then why paint nature, and then she takes you through the different flowers and things that the leaves, the flowers, and there's some beautiful pictures, your creative journey, perfect imperfection, an English garden. So already she's given you lots of ideas on how you can make different patterns, how you can find your own style, what sort of things you could try to paint, and getting started with watercolours. So this really takes you from the basics. You've got a list of materials, your brushes, the camera's a bit out of focus, there you go. Brushes, the shapes you can make with different brushes, the pressure exercise, so it really has taken you right from the beginning. Watercolour techniques, wet on dry, wet on wet, all the usual. Effects and lifting and glazing and cauliflower blooms. Exploring pigment interaction. So there's really lots of little exercises you can do here that get you used to using watercolours. Colour, watercolour and white, so she explains how to get white or paler watercolours. Mixing colours. So she does quite a lot also on colour theories and colour palettes, colour harmonies. You see her pictures are simple but very effective, and it's just a nice way to pass them out also when you don't really know what to paint and you just want to do something that will relax you. So later on she explains how to do all of these as well. Simplifying shapes, moths, textures, and how to get inspiration. Patterns. Composition. Again, the rule of thirds, symmetry, thumbnails, very useful, geometry. And here are your projects. I know I've worked through some of these, I haven't got very far, but I've worked through some of them. Foliage, so she shows you the basic strokes on how to make a leaf, and gives you other examples of leaves as well. And how to do them through the seasons, so different colours you can use. A leaf mandala, which was quite fun to make, which is the one that's on the cover. So, and it's just, it's relaxing. You just keep going round and round, making the same shape, different colours, and it's very relaxing. Painting trees, all very basic, but very useful for beginners or just for not having to think too much about things. Flowers, so we've got poppies, and all different types of flowers, roses, sunflowers, anemones. And then you can start to put it together. So you put together leaves and flowers. And you can start making compositions with it. Change the perspective. So these are all pretty easy projects that anyone can just pick up a brush, sit down and have a go. And it doesn't matter about the end result, it's for you, it's just for taking time out for yourself. If you end up with a masterpiece, wonderful. If you don't, you've had time to learn about your paints and how water affects them, etc., and brush strokes. Playing with frames. And then you've got final thoughts. So she explains how to make it more relaxing, how to have time and space dedicated to yourself and not to rush things. And now you're always learning, so your work will get better. She's very encouraging. Further resources, and then your index, and the final back cover again with more swatches. Yeah, beautiful book. She has another one with animals and nature, so I will do a review on that in the near future. Again, another 5 out of 5 book.